name is Elizabeth from KMTL Event. Welcome to episode 5 of our new series, KMTL Artist Spotlight. I'm honored to have with me today Jstnwng. So, could you please introduce yourself, your stage name, background, and where were you born and raised?
Hi, my name is Jstnwng, and I am Taiwanese American. I was born in the US, also raised in the US.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been involved in music, and when did you first discover your passion for this art form?
I'd say I've been involved in music since I was probably around 5 or 6 when my mom signed me up for piano lessons. I think I did piano lessons for probably about, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 years. I feel like back then I wasn't really too passionate about it. It was more of a thing where my parents, kind of forced me to do it. And then, because I didn't really practice piano back then, I just did it for the lessons. But I think starting in 2018, I started out as a music producer. I started producing lo-fi, and I didn't start really singing until about 2020. But I'd say I found a passion for it in 2018 when I started producing.
What was your first experience like when you produced your first song?
My first song was really bad. I feel like that's the case for a lot of producers starting out, but I thought it was good back then.
And was there any platforms that you were using back then when you were just producing?
I think it was just SoundCloud.
Very classic.
Yeah.
What inspired you to pursue a career in music, and were there any specific influences or experience that guided you?
Yeah, so originally I did only want to be a producer. I was mainly producing just lo-fi at that point in time, but I think in 2020 I wrote my first song. I think back then I want to say Keshi was like the blueprint for a lot of, I guess, underground Asian artists and producers. So,
What's your favorite song of Keshi's?
favorite song. Oh, that's tough. I want to say maybe All Right.
What about it that really inspired you to like listen to his music?
I don't know. I just came across the Reaper EP one day on YouTube. I think him being an Asian artist inspired me to kind of pursue singing as well.
Is there any similarities between his music and your music?
I think definitely at the beginning of my career, but my sound has definitely changed over time.
In what ways does your Asian heritage shape your artistry? Could you discuss the challenges that you faced related to this background throughout your career?
I definitely want to be an inspiration or kind of a motivator for other Asians in this field, just to show that, being Asian, you can also make it as an artist or a musician.
It's really amazing to see how like platforms like TikTok and Instagram could really have that influence.
Right.
What's your opinion on that?
I feel like a lot of musicians share this take, but I I hate like promoting on TikTok and Reels and all that. But I feel like the industry has changed so much in these past few years, where TikTok and Reels are like the main way to blow up now.
Mhm, for sure. I hope you get more exposure soon as well.
Thank you.
So, how do you express your identity through your music, and what significance does it hold for you?
I feel like I'm still trying to find my identity, but I think in a lot of my songs, I'm very open, I'd say. Yeah, I feel like I just try to express myself the best way I can through my songs.
Okay. Could you describe a defining moment in your career that has significantly influenced your development as an artist?
I'd say, other than listening or discovering Keshi, which kind of brought about this whole thing, but I'd say in the recent 1 or 2 years, I've changed sounds, which it's more of a darker R&B sound rather than kind of like the Keshi sound.
Do you have a moment by chance where you said, I really made it, or not yet?
I think I'm still getting there.
And you seem quite young as well, so many years ahead.
Yeah.
Have you had the opportunity to visit Montreal yet, as we are based in Montreal? If so, how would you describe your experience? If not, would you like to someday?
I have not, unfortunately, but I would definitely love to visit one day.
To visit or to perform?
Both.
Is there any other pl cities in around the world that you would like to perform someday?
think probably everywhere, like everywhere around Europe, Asia, even, a US tour would be great.
I'll be looking forward to that if you ever come to Canada. Are you familiar with any French words by chance, like by watching TV or by your friends?
Only like very like basic words like bonjour.
Do you know how to introduce yourself in French?
No, I don't.
Can I teach you a simple phrase?
Yeah, of course.
So, bonjour, Montréal.
Bonjour,
Montréal.
mon
Réal.
hair.
Yes. So it's like hi Montreal.
Right.
And then je m'appelle Justin.
Je m'appelle Justin.
Yes. Put it together.
Bonjour, Montreal. Je m'appelle Justin.
Just a little simple phrase, and if ever you decide to perform in Montreal or you have some fans that speaks in French,
Yeah, of course. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too much.
you actually did pretty well.
Thank
Good job.
you, thank you.
How would you describe the style of your music you typically gravitate towards, and how would you describe this sound?
My favorite music genre is definitely R&B. Some of my favorite artists are Nobu Woods, Party Next Door, Bryson Tiller, all of that. I really love the dark R&B and like the Toronto style R&B sound. In terms of how to describe my music, I'd say sexy.
So most of your music are written in English. Do you have any plans to write in another language someday?
I've thought about it because I do know how to speak Mandarin, not at like a super high level, but I've definitely thought about it. I don't know if I'll do any songs in Mandarin anytime soon, but it's definitely been on my mind before.
It's definitely more difficult to sing in a different language,
Yeah, for
especially with all
sure.
the slangs, right? So you actually recently released a new single titled Nobody with a music video recorded in Seattle with your friends from Observation. So what can you tell us about this inspiration behind this track and music video and what themes it explored?
Girl, to myself, fall to myself. 'Cause I don't need nobody but you, nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you, nobody but you. Body can't move, body can't move. So don't you leave the party too soon, party too soon. 'Cause I don't need nobody but you, nobody but you. I don't need nobody but you, nobody but you. Body can't move, body can't move. So don't you leave the party too soon, party too soon.
Yeah, so with Nobody, I wanted to make like an upbeat kind of a dance song. I think with the music video, I wanted the vibe to be a little bit darker, just showcasing, some scenes of the city of Seattle.
Would you say this song is on the sexy side that you were just explaining, or it's like totally different?
I think it fits the sexy vibe.
And there's a part that you always repeat, nobody but you. So for this part, what significance does it have in the song?
Yeah, so it's definitely like an R&B love song. So it's about a girl and it's nobody but her. Thank
I'm excited to see what's to come for sure.
you, I appreciate it.
Could you describe a little bit more about the creative process for Nobody? Were there any particular moments or experience that influenced you to the songwriting?
Yeah, the song's definitely, I'd say a huge influence on the song was Party Next Door. I produced the beat. I think I finished producing the beat first and then I started writing over it. And after I finished probably the first draft, I actually had a friend co-produce and mix it for me. Shout out Vito. But yeah, that was pretty much the whole process.
How long did it take to record everything?
For this song, I'd say in terms of writing, probably like a week. Producing, probably just time spent producing by myself, probably like 2 days.
Wow, it's fast.
Yeah, it really varies the range for some songs. Like some songs I can get finished within 1 day. Some songs I can take like a few months to finish. So it's a huge range.
So, what emotions or messages did you aim to convey to your listeners through your music, particular with your new single Nobody or through your other releases?
For Nobody, it's I definitely wanted like that dance vibe, high energy song that I was talking about earlier. For my other songs, I have been very vulnerable. A lot of them are sadder sounding and more emotional, but I think as an artist, I'm trying to, I guess, diversify so I can have that sort of range.
Mhm. I have two questions for you. The first one, are you a dancer?
No, I really wish, but I'm terrible at dancing.
I was gonna ask if you would create like a potential dance challenge for Nobody or any of your songs, since you said this one is like dance vibe.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that would be awesome, but I definitely don't have that capability.
Maybe someday, you never know.
Maybe.
What would you say your top three songs that you released so far are? Like your top three
Mm,
favorites.
that's a tough one. I think Nobody is definitely at the top of the list as for songs I've released right now. I think for two and three, I like Need More.
No time to waste, I here for long, you know. But I'll be back for you, don't go nowhere. Put your phone on silent. Do not disturb my eyes for only you. Need more time to feel you. I only see your face when I'm asleep. So stay with me.
And either Eye on You
Fighting for your love, can it be me? I wanna fly so high up in the sky. Still waiting on a sign for me to slide. I wonder why. Oh, baby, can't you see? I'm begging on my knees. I'm waiting for your heart till death do us part. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. Do you got room for two? 'Cause I got my eye on you.
or As I Am, As You Are.
Kiss that night in New York City, couldn't keep my hands off you. Won't you take me as I am? You know I'll take you as you are. Ooh, baby, help me understand. Don't run, take my hand, no wrong answers. Ooh, I can't love you as I am. And you can't love me as you are. Ooh, was it written in the stars? Were we doomed to fail, falling from heaven?
As You
Are all the songs available on Spotify?
Yes.
So make sure your listeners listen to it.
Yeah, go stream.
Are there any standout lyrics in any of your songs that hold special meaning to you? And could you explain why and maybe sing that part for us?
There's this one line, I think, in Eye on You that goes, I want to be the only one you see. So many others fighting for your love. Can it be me? I think just the flow of those lines and the melody I really liked. So just off the top of my head, that was probably one of my favorite parts in my song.
Is there a reason why?
In terms of importance, I guess there wasn't like a specific reasoning behind it, but I think it fits very well in the song.
And is there a music video that was associated to this?
Unfortunately, no.
How many music videos have you made so far?
Only one actually. Nobody was my first music video.
And I wanted to know a little bit more about the cover art that you released on Spotify, because you mentioned before how your songs usually has more of a sexy vibe. Would this be associated to the why you always put more of a darker black and white aesthetic, sometimes appearing blurry? And what was the thought process behind this visual direction, and how do you think it complements your music style?
Right. So I really like the black and white vibes. I feel like it fits very well for, I guess, the style of music that I'm making. And as far as the blurriness, I think it just looks cool. I think it fits the vibe well. And so, yeah, I definitely want to try out different styles as well for cover arts. I don't want to just stick to the same stuff I've been doing. And so, definitely want to branch out my creative process there.
Are you the designer behind all these cover art?
Yeah, the majority of them I am.
Wow, so you could sing, produce, and draw. Multi-talented.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like as an independent artist, a lot of us have to do everything ourselves.
So it was very much self-trained. Since when?
Well, as far as drawing, that's not my thing. Like the other, I guess, graphic design areas, probably since I've started making music or ever since I started as an artist, so probably 2020.
And I quite admire your cover arts. I think it has a lot of stories to be told.
Thank you.
As an Asian artist, what are your plans for your music career in the new year? Can you share what fans can expect and perhaps give us a sneak peek into upcoming projects, for example, tour, new singles, new EPs?
Yeah, so definitely a lot more music in 2026 because I feel like 2025, I'm pretty sure I only released like 2 songs, and so I definitely want to be more consistent this year, drop a lot more. For sure, I have at least one EP planned, and so expect a lot more music, a lot more visuals, hopefully some more music videos as well.
I'll be looking forward to that, and I'll be streaming as well and promoting for you.
Let's go.
Are there any other themes or topic you like to explore in your music this year?
I definitely still want to do more high energy songs, songs that upbeat songs, songs that you can dance to, but I also want to do showcase some more emotional sides of me as well.
And how do you envision your musical style evolving in the coming years? So, are there any other influences that helps you incorporate?
As far as my music, I think a huge area that I could improve upon is my production. And so I definitely want to step that up this year and even over the next few years as an artist. Yeah, I definitely want to make more high tempo songs and improve my flows and all that.
I wish you all the best, of course.
Thank you.
Before we conclude this interview, if you could design your dream music video for your next single, since we're on that topic, what would it look like? And would it be a wild adventure, a cozy, intimate setting, or something completely unexpected?
Yeah, for music videos, I think I love music videos. I think they portray the messages of the songs super well. I definitely want to do more, I guess, movie style music videos. So I feel like some acting would be pretty cool. Just some really cinematic shots, I think would be really awesome.
Would it be in your city or another city? Because I've seen that you've traveled quite a bit.
Right, yeah. So I'm based in Pittsburgh right now, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Definitely a different city. I'm in New York pretty often, so a music video in New York would be pretty cool. I really love Seattle, so another music video in Seattle would be awesome as well.
Would it be like somewhere with a lot of people, for example, in Times Square for New York, or somewhere more like quiet, like a beach?
Probably, I definitely want city vibes. I think that would fit very well, but I think probably quieter.
Do you have something to say to your fans?
Yeah, so thank you guys for supporting me as always. I hope you have a great new year and hope you stay tuned for what I have in store.
Thank you so much. That wraps up our time together today. Thank you, Justin, for sharing your thoughts and experience with us. Wishing you continued success on your musical journey.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I had a great time.
Leave the party too soon.